This is day 1 of the 96 car racing tournament or track tournament, whatever it was called. I think it was track tournament. I honestly forgot. There's 3 teams: circuit, drag, and off-road. So there's going to be basically whatever you pick, each has 32 chances to win because each team has 32 cars. All adds up to 96. You can see, we'll show some of the cars here. This one's a treasure hunt. There's also 3 of these, 4 of those. Yeah. There's 2 mock speeders, as you can see. Then there's the drag team. I don't know if they have any doubles other than Bone Shaker. There's 2 Bone Shakers. And there's 2 Max Steels. I forgot about that. 2 Max Steels. And then that's it. That's the drag team. And the off-road team, they've got 3 later craters. 2 mountain maulers, as you can see, 2 of them. I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's it. So anyways, time to get started. Whatever team's your favorite. I won't be saying who picked what until the end of day 2, when that's the winners. I'll give all the people that picked the winning team the shout out, because there's a YouTube short and a TikTok video up. So if someone's TikTok comments on there, then I'd and they pick the winning team, then I'd give a shout out to their TikTok. Anyways, yeah, just time to start. For the first race, we have, for the circuit team, Super Twin Mill and the Honda S800 Racing. For the drag team, Papa Wheelie and the Mustang Funny Car. And for the off-road team, we have Later Crater, one of 3 Later Craters, and the Porsche 911 Rally. 3, 2, 1. Honda S800, Ford Mustang Funny Car, and Later Crater move on. I'm going to be switching their lanes around. For the off-road team, it's Big Air, Bel Air, and Maximum Leeway. For circuit, McLaren F1 GTR and the, what is this? Haas F1 car. Then for drag, it's Dragon Wagon and the Volvo Gasser. Go. The McLaren F1 GTR, Big Air, Bel Air, and Maximum Leeway move on. For drag, we have Brick and Motor and Trouble Decker. For off-roader, we have Mountain Mauler and, Cadet. And then for circuit, we have the Treasure Hunt Ford Supervan and Hightailor. Third race, 3, 2, 1. Dang, that thing's quick. Surprising, all my other ones I had before were slow. Ford Supervan, Brick and Motor, and Mountain Mauler move on. Off-roader team's doing way better than I expected. They've only lost, I think 2 cars. In race 4, Circuit has the Low Lux in the Mazda 787B. Drag has Hot Wings and the 32 Ford. And Off-Road has Later Crater and Dune Crusher. Go. Later Crater, wow, that thing's quick. .32 Ford, Hot Wings, and Later Crater move on. For off-road in race 5, they got Roll Cage and Little Roar. And then for circuit, they have the Porsche 917K, which had to swap spots with Little Roar because it was too wide, and Draftnator. And then drag has the Desert Drifter and Bone Shaker. Go. Oh, that Roll Cage already showing that it's good. Bone Shaker, Desert Drifter, and Roll Cage move on to round 2. For the 6th race, drag has Teed Off 2 and the Aston Martin DB5 Top Speed Edition. Off-road has the Lotus Cortina and Dodge D100. And then circuit has the Cupra E-Racer and Peugeot 908 or 9X8 Hypercar. Pretty sure the 908's a completely different thing. These off-roaders are doing great. Cortina took the win. Cupra E-Racer, Dodge D100, and Lotus Cortina move on. For the 7th race, Circuit has the Miata Silver Series 2026. This is pretty cool looking. And the Red Bull F1 car. Drag has another Bone Shaker and head gasket. Then Off-Roader has Rally Speciale and the Toyota Off-Roader. Go. Oof. Miata, head gasket, and Rally Speciale move on. In the 8th race, for Team Off-Road, it's the Chrysler Pacifica and Bullwhip. For Circuit, it's Bonfire and the Ferrari F40 right there. They had to, the Matt Fast over here had to switch with the Ferrari because the Ferrari was too wide, and Mad Fast and Hot Tub are on the drag team. 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Okay, Bullwhip's pretty good. He's new to the track, so it's pretty good performance for someone brand new. Okay. Hot Tub, the Pacifica, and Bullwhip move on. Yeah, 9th race, we got, for the drag team, Decidedly Go and Max Steel. Then for off-roaders, we have the Jeep Wrangler, which is swapped with Max Steel because the Jeep was too wide. And then Later Crater. Then for Circuit, it's Carbide and Mach Speeder. Go. Kind of expected that from Mach Speeder. It's a really wide car. Max Steel, Decidedly Go, and the last Later Crater move on. That means all 3 Later Craters made it to the 2nd round. For the 10th race, we have, for the Circuit team, the Corvette C8R and the Alpine F1 car. And then for drag, it's the 49 Drag Merc and Supervolt. And then for off-road, it's the Jeep Wagoneer and that Ford Model A. The Jeep is just barely technically a race car because it's got big wheels. It's like a trail. It's meant to do off-road trails. So technically kind of a race car. It's like the street racer of off-roading, I guess. Anyways, 3, 2, 1. Oh, no. The C8R, Alpine F1, and Ford Model A move on. For the 11th race, it's for the off-road team, Rising Heat and the Baja Bug. For Circuit, the Ford Supervan and Mach Speeder. That's the 2nd Supervan and the 2nd Mach Speeder. Mach Speeder was wide, so we switched him. For the drag team car, King Cuda. Then there's also Cool Combi in the drag team. Go. Oh, the Supervan having speed is unexpected. I should probably fix that before someone crashes into another car. Oh, the Supervan, King Cuda, and Rising Heat move on. For the 12th race, the drag team has Max Steel and Mailed It, which had to swap with Swamp Buggy because Swamp Buggy was too wide. Swamp Buggy and Sandburner are on the off-road team. Then the Circuit team has the Volkswagen T3 and GT Scorcher. Go. Max Steel, Mailed It, and Sandburner move on. For the 13th race, we have, for the Circuit team, McLaren F1 car and the Renault Space F1. Then for drag, it's Retroactive and Cardi Asada. For off-road, it's the Texas Toot and Baja Blazer Land Rover pickup. Go. Bruh. McLaren F1, Retroactive, and the Baja Blazer Land Rover move on. For the 14th race, we got Mountain Mauler, the Buick Grand National for off-road. For circuit, the Bentley Continental and Ferrari 365. And for drag, it's Carbonator and Cone Shaker. Go. Obviously, the Buick wins. That one's always good. Ferrari, Carbonator, and Buick move on. So for the 15th race, we got Birthday Burner and Tomb Up for the drag team. Then for off-road, we have Beat All, who got swapped because he was too wide, and Desert Thunder. And then for the circuit team, it's another Super Van and the Nissan Leaf. Super Van doesn't have luck this time. Birthday Burner somehow takes it. Super Van doesn't have... Tomb Up, Birthday Burner, and Beat All move on. The cars racing in the 16th and final race of round and day one, because this is going to be a 2-day tournament, like all my other 96 car races. For the circuit team, we got a 24 Hours and Formulator. For the drag team, there's Hotorado and the T-Bird. Then for the off-road team, it's the Ford Escort Rally and the Ford Bronco. There's a lot of Fords in this race. The Escort. Oh, Bronco. Kind of slow. The Escort. 24 Hours, Hotorado, and the Escort Rally move on. And current third place team is Circuit with 11 cars. And then current second place team is Dragsters with 18. And with 19 cars, the leading team is somehow Off-Roaders. I'm surprised by that. I really thought that they wouldn't do well, especially since they had cars that didn't look like they'd be great. But they still have 19 cars still in. And then these other teams, they're not... Dragsters is doing great. Circuit, not so good. They got some fast cars, though, so don't worry if anyone picked the Circuit team.